Yep.
Alright, pre-trip C. I'm gonna start off with my front of trailer or headed board. No crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured, no intrusion. Make sure there's no missing rivets and no missing panels. Side of trailer, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No intrusion, no missing panels and no missing rivets. DOT tape properly mounted and secured and proper color, which is red and white. Safety inspection sticker must be up to date. My marker light on the top, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured, amber and color. Come over here. My landing gear, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Landing gear leg, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Wheel grease to go up and down smoothly. Landing gear shoes, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Landing gear handle, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured, must be in a lock position. Make sure you have good clearance between landing gear as well as splash guard. Alright. Marker light, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Amber and color. This is my amber and color. This is my left turn signal, four-way flasher, and driving lights. Alright, right here. I have frame, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured, no illegal wheel. Tandem release arm, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured in a lock position. Locking pin, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured in a lock position. Leaf spring hanger, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Leaf spring, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. USA, U-bolts, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Saddle, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Axle, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. My torque arm, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. You're gonna look around and say, this trailer does not have shocks and air brakes. I'm gonna start with my brakes. Brake hoses, no abrasion, bumps or cut, properly mounted and secured, no leak. Brake chamber, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Push rod and slack adjuster, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Wheel grease, no more than 1 inch of slack when the brake are released. Inside I have drum, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Lining, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. And my brake pad, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured, free from oil and grease, and the pad should have 1/4 inch of thickness or pad material. So you're gonna get out, say, tire, 2/32 inch of tread depth. No tread separation. This tire can be recapped. Must be matching in size, 100 psi of pressure, or whatever the manufacturer recommend. The tire should not have any abrasion, bumps, or cut. Must be properly mounted and secured. Also, you should have good clearance between two tires. If they ask you, say 5 inches on the top, 3 inches on the bottom, free from dead debris and rock. Rim face. No crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No illegal weld. Lug nuts are no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No rust. Rust indicate looseness. No shiny metal shaving. If there's shiny metal shaving, they don't screw it properly, so it's loose. Hub seal, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No leak. If they ask you leak of what, just say gear oil. And my valve stem right here, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Not touching the rim. The cap must be present and no leak. Splash guard, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Good clearance between tire as well as the ground. Splash guard bracket, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. This is the ABS light in case if they ask you. Trailer door, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No intrusion. Door hinges, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. DOT tape, properly mounted and secured, and proper color, red and white. Door lock and tie, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured, must be in a lock position. DOT bumper along with DOT tape, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured, and the tape in proper color, red and white. 2 inside lights are my brake lights. 2 outside lights are my 4-way flasher, turn signal, driving lights. They are not crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. I have 3 marker lights on the bottom, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. And I got, oh, this trailer does not have, some of the trailer has 4 on the top. So at the end I have my license plate light, no crack, damage, or loose, properly mounted and secured. This is conclude pre-trip C. Thank you.
Okay.